the money questions keep coming in.
Yes.
I love this one. This is from a viewer, but I think it's applicable to many of us. I'm trying to teach my 7-year-old the value of money. He constantly wants to buy little things on his iPad. Any suggestions?
First, if you had a do-over, don't give your 7-year-old an iPad.
Right.
Right? There's no iPad. Here's the simplicity of it. It's my iPad.
Yes.
It's my iPad. So if you've got the control over the iPad, it makes life much simpler. Secondly, this is a great opportunity to set up allowance. So what is allowance? It is all about teaching kids money as a tool. And the only way they can learn how to use the tool is if they have it in their hands. So this is a great opportunity for you to say to your son, oh, great, you're going to download an app. How much is the app? It's $3. Awesome. Your allowance this week was $3. Awesome. Which do you think you want? Do you want the app, or do you want to go to bulk heaven and spend $3 on trashy sugar?
Right.
Because what you want the kid to do is they choose the what. As the parent, you choose the when. So Abby's 7. She chooses, I have no judgment about what she spends her allowance on, and boy, some of the things she spends her allowance on are like ridiculous. But as their parent, I get to say when. So when she chooses $3 of candy at Bulk Heaven, she still gets a portion for her treat and all that other ritual kicks in.
Yes.
But you want the kids to learn how to make trade-offs. So is that $3 for the new app? Is that going to give enough happiness units to trump $3 worth of sugar candy that will rot their teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the beginning of getting them to make wise money choices.
Exactly.
But if you don't give them the money, they're not in a position to actually make these judgment calls. Okay, here's another one. My ex-husband was terrible with money. He put us into a lot of debt. How can I recover from his poor decisions? That's a tough one.
It's a tough one. The tough part is the emotional part.
Yes.
The how to get rid of the debt part, I'll answer it. It's simple, but what is tougher is you can hear the in the question.
Yes.
And also a little bit of victimization in the question.
Yes.
So I don't know the circumstances. I don't know what happened. But what is really important for the viewer to kind of figure out is what is debt repayment and what is I get to reinforce this story that I've been done wrong by my ex-husband. Because there's a certain currency, to use the pun, there's a certain currency to that. And so if you're like, I am victim to your friends and family, you're not actually incented to pay down your debt, because as soon as you do, you're no longer a victim anymore. And then you have to take responsibility for your life. So that's a whole pop psych element to the question. Just kind of think about, am I being a victim here, or am I ready to move on?
Right.
When it's time to move on, you write down all the debt, the amounts, the due dates, the minimum payments, and then you get cracking. Increase income, cut expenses. It's no fun, but it works.
It works time and time again.
It does.
Thank you, Bruce.
My pleasure.